say yay. You know it's another video. And before we get started, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment so the videos keep coming.
Uncle Phil body empty a trace. Got refusal every which way. This world is totally, at least what it told me. Only fuel me to go harder till I put fuel in that Audi and go sir. Sorry, not sorry, or no sir. You had your feet up with groundwork. I didn't see baby keys paid for. Those who stayed down in the work with my foes. Say right and roll, telling the lies. Real rockin' out the skies. Had to minimize my level of trust. Circle smaller than the end of a cup. Real niggas only sit.
Today though, we gonna do a book review. Yes, I said it. Yeah, I said it. We're gonna do a book review. I told myself I was gonna read more books. Me personally, I wanted to read more books just to try to keep a fresh mind, like, you know, not being in school, dealing with education every day. You know what I mean? I just felt like maybe reading would be a good source for me. I'm also not a TV person, so I'm not one of the people that watch a lot of shows, watch a lot of movies, or nothing like that. I really spend, if I do watch TV or watch something, it's mostly on YouTube, but it's kind of like more podcasts and critical thinking, that kind of way. I don't really sit as much and watch TV, so I figured books would also be a source of entertainment for me because I don't watch shows. Unfortunately, last year, I ain't gonna cat to y'all. Last year, it took me a whole year to read one book. I got through it, I made it, but this year I said, you know what? I'm gonna start reading more books. I gave myself an amount of books I was gonna read. I said I'm gonna start reading more books, and maybe I could turn it into a book, book review for people who want to get back into reading books, want to enjoy books, and such and such. Now, to me, before I even go on a book review, I'm going to just spread light a little bit for people that want to read books. To me, it's good to kind of find out what you like reading, because I think that's the hard part of getting through a book, is not knowing, what you like. No different than watching TVs and shows. Like, you have your genre. If you like drama, you like romance, you like action, like, it's good most of the time to watch those because that's going to fulfill your entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So, me, I'm still trying to find, like, what I'm interested in, because I do like action when I watch TV. I don't know if that's something I need to go in the same route of reading a book. Now, to get started reading a book, I picked a random book, not gonna lie. I picked it based on the cover, and I did it on purpose. So, and I'm gonna have books that, are a little bit more educative. If y'all have particular books that y'all want to suggest, if you're into book reading, hey, let me know. I'm open to it. But I want to kind of do back and forth, just to get, just to have a balance on it. So today's book is The Kill Club. The Kill Club. Now, it sounds crazy. And I know people like read Audible book. You got other apps that, I think Apple Books is separate from Audible, but you got Apple Books. You got a lot of these apps out here now where you don't even need a book. I'm a little old school. I like the book in my hand. I like the feel. I also like that if I'm reading something that's a little bit more serious or educational, that I can write my notes and, highlight and get back to certain points of it. I personally just like that feel. So that's why this book look crazy. This is this ain't even right, because this book only lived with me for a year and look how it look. But yeah, the book is called The Kill Club. Now, I ain't gonna make this too long, and I don't want to give up the book. I will say, if I had to rate the book, I'm gonna say a 7. I'm gonna say a 7. Between a 6 and a 7. The reason why I say 7 is because the book it took a long time to get there. Like, a long time. It had a lot of backstories. It had a lot of, like, getting to know, and kind of couldn't really connect the dots because of the way the author wrote the book to get to everything and connect the dots. And the way she starts the book, you kind of start in the middle of something big happening, and then she she explains people in the situation after that, and so the connecting dots kind of come way to the end. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the book was surprising, which is why I gave it a 7. I like books too that, like, I don't know where it's going. I like the unpredictability of a book. Most of the time, sometimes I just be good and I just be knowing which way, like, mostly when I watch TV, I can tell which way the show is gonna go or what's gonna happen. So I do like shows and books that can get you by surprise or suspense. So she do kind of surprise me at the end of the book, because you just don't think that's what's gonna happen. But the book was pretty good for what it was worth. It's pretty good. I think that it had a little bit of mystery to it. I enjoyed the book. I don't want to give too much of the books. It was more based on, like, somebody being killed. Yes, it's called The Kill Club. If you're into kind of murder mysteries or murder shows, this is a good book for you. But it's not one of those books that are overly sexualized, or it's not even really about that. They do have that scene though. But yeah, I enjoyed the book. Will I read another one of her books? I probably will. I probably will read another one of her books. I like how descriptive she was in the scenes and the scenarios and just the situation. Like, it makes you think, like, would you do this for the people that you love? Like, really putting you to that philosophy of, like, when you feel like things are good are bad based on the circumstance. So I hope y'all enjoyed the review. I hope y'all give this book a chance, or catch me on my next book. Y'all let me know if y'all got any good books. I'm trying to get up on my book game, because you know knowledge is power. Until next time, peace. I got some gas and I want some. Still got no pass in the hood, call it give and go. Hit with nigga, man, bitch in the figure 4. Let me fuck when I want, I just come in